Hey, Steven here for Frono's Photo, and this is your Photo News Fix. This Photo News Fix is brought to you by My Gear Vault. Download it right now for free for both iOS and Android at mygearvault.com. First up, Sony just announced a new type of camera called the RX0. Is that a zero or no? This is an all-new action camera which is said to pack high-end photo and video capabilities all in an action camera body. It kind of looks like a GoPro on steroids, honestly, or a photographer with a tight shirt. The RX0 is relatively small, weighs in at just 3.9 ounces. It's waterproof down to 33 feet or 100 feet with a housing. It's also shock-proof from drops up to 6.5 feet and is crush-proof, from forces up to 440 pounds. Inside the camera, you will find a 15.3 megapixel 1-inch Exmor RS sensor, which lets you shoot up to 12,800 ISO, Todd's favorite. Around on the front, you will find a 24mm f4 Zeiss Tessar lens. Sony says this lens provides a wide but not distorted field of view. This camera looks to have some pretty nice video specs as well. It'll shoot at 1080p at up to 60 frames per second internally, with the option to shoot a clean out 422 4K UHD signal via HDMI. It even includes S-Log 2, but what I don't get is it doesn't include 4K internal recording like the GoPro. It also offers super slow motion up to 960 frames per second, just like its RX brothers, but I wonder how much actual quality you will lose when you use it. Nonetheless, this looks like a pretty interesting offer from Sony, but it'll definitely come at a price. It will set you back $700, which is nearly double what the GoPro Hero 5 is going for, and it'll be available this October. Next up, if you bought a DJI Mavic Pro less than a year ago like we did, I want to say sorry. DJI just announced an updated version, and they're calling it the Mavic Pro Platinum. All that's really changed is they painted it a lighter color. Actually, that's not really true. DJI says the Platinum takes all of the advanced features of the Mavic Pro, which revolutionized personal flight, and builds on them. Wait, I thought the Wright brothers did that.
We're the Wright brothers, and there can be no other.
Here's what's changed. The Mavic Platinum has improved battery life by 11%. Whoa! Giving you close to 30 minutes of flight, which is actually pretty good. For comparison, you get 27 minutes with the Mavic Pro, which is actually a decent change. It's also decreased the flying noise by 60%, so you're less likely to get caught spying on your neighbor sunbathing. Freaking creeper. So it pretty much looks like if you own a Mavic Pro already, you won't need to be upgrading to this unless you want to be a little stealthier. But if you do want to upgrade, it'll cost you about $1,100, which is only $100 more than the current Mavic Pro. Does anyone need a micro SD card that has massive amounts of gigs for storage? If you raised your hand and said yes, well, that's stupid because I can't see you, but there is some good news for you. SanDisk just announced the world's largest micro SD XC card, which boasts 400 gigs of space. But the question is, how much DNA does that equal, Todd?
Oh, that much.
We shouldn't be doing this together. To put that into perspective, you can store 40 hours of full HD video or every single Care Bears episode ever released.
I wanna be a Care Bear.
That sounds like a Jared Polin joke right there. That amount of storage in a small package does come at a price though. It will set you back roughly $295. The good news though, it comes with a 10-year warranty. I wonder if that covers losing it though. And finally, Nikon says sorry to prospective D850 buyers because they won't be able to meet the massive pre-order demand at launch. In a translated statement, Nikon says, "We deeply apologize for causing serious inconveniences to the concerned parties, including customers waiting for products awaited." What does this mean for you? If you placed a pre-order right away, there's a good chance you will still get one of the first batches of cameras, but if you held off on placing an order, it's possible you may have to wait some time to actually get your hands on your own camera. Here's a quick tip for the future though. If you know you're going to purchase the newest camera, place a pre-order as soon as orders open up. If you decide you don't want it, you can simply cancel your order before it ships or return it as soon as it arrives. At least this way you can get one of the first ones out. And there you have it. That's your Photo News Fix this time around. Don't forget to give this a share on Facebook, and to check out the last fix, go ahead and click here. I'm Steven Eckert for Frono's Photo. Peace!